Yeah, guys, what's up? How you doing? Majestic here. Um, Bringing you a commentary. It's quite a different video for me, but felt like I had to upload and had some footage, so I thought I'd just talk about FIFA and how sort of FIFA is going downhill as a whole. I mean, it may look like it's going up. We're getting rewarded, and you're getting foot champs and all that, but yeah, so let's just jump into it. So I guess the first thing I'm going to talk about, well, the context of this commentary will be basically FIFA as a whole, the FIFA community, and basically what's wrong from my point of view. Um, you may not agree with me, you may agree with me, it's totally up to you. Um, Again, yeah, so we'll see how we go. But my absolute first problem with FIFA, most of this stems from Ultimate Team or FUT. Um, I believe one of the biggest problems is that the YouTubers and the big spenders have just ruined it. Um, Now, I'm not going to sit here and say just because they earn a lot of money and they spend a lot that they shouldn't be rewarded. Um, if you spend that amount of money, heck, you should be rewarded. Um, but the issue is that they spend so much money that EA are happy to keep pumping out packs, keep pumping out sort of more and more and more stuff for these people to buy, and it just leaves the regular people who don't quite spend as much money, or don't spend any money at all, and they're left in the dark having to play with these average players and being matched up against these people in matchmaking, which makes it a lot harder for them to progress. And then when you're only getting 300 coins for a win, and then you get 2 or 3 injuries per game, you're not going to be making much money. So that's a big issue. If I feel like, especially this year, you need to spend money in order to actually play the game. Otherwise, you will be struggling from pretty much day one. And I mean, it's what, May now, and I'm I'm running out of money. I mean, admittedly, I hardly play the game anymore. But it's becoming a bit of a grind. As well as the fact that, again, FUT has just been monetized that heavily that EA have neglected every other game mode that they've put into this game. Um, you've got your FUT, you've got your FUT draft, you've got FUT champions. There's two things that have been added in under 3 years. Um, I think FUT draft's kind of fallen off the cliff a bit because I don't see many people playing that much. Again, I could be wrong, but I don't see many people playing it. Um, as well as FUT Champs. Now, FUT Champs was a great addition when it was first announced because it was a way for people to unlock, higher rewards, more money, get better rewards, get better at the game. If you're good, you can go far. But the number one problem is, and I don't know, I don't really have a solution for this, is that you've got your normal sort of average daily players who grind out those 40 games only to be rewarded, say, with 10 or 20 wins. And you'll be lucky to maybe hit gold level, which is what, I'm not even sure, like a couple of packs and I think 15-20k. Now that's fine, but it's the ones that are getting higher rewards that just kind of ruin it because they're getting these amazing players, can sell them on, make even more money, and just keep doing it that way. Again, that's not their fault. They're playing the game. They're good at the game. What do you expect? Um, so that's something EA is going to have to look at and fix because I just find that the rich people in the game who have spent a lot of money to get those players like Pogba or Ibra or Messi or Ronaldo or Neymar, I could go on, um, from day one are now able to use that and keep going and just get better and better and better players. And this also goes in my next point about EA just releasing more players and more informs and more special cards, more colourful rainbow, whatever the fuck you want to call them. We've gone from just getting a couple of hero cards a year for players. Like for example, when Rooney scored equaled the record for goals for England. He got a hero card, and that was great. But now we're getting, hero cards, we're getting man of the match, we're getting international man of the matches, we're getting player of the tournaments, we're getting player of the group stage, player of this, player of that, player of an international friendly. I don't know, such and such donated £200,000, give them a special card. And the problem with these is that they're the good players. So they're the ones that are high profile, the ones that people want to play with, the Bales, the Ronaldos, the Messis, the Neuers, the Neymars, all of them. Problem is, the regular people can't really afford them. So then, when they can't afford them, their prices go up, and so do all the other cards. So that's a pretty big issue. EA's just kind of abusing, I guess, the FUT game mode, and just to make money. And I know last year they posted a record financial gain, and yeah, that was quite a seriously high number, from just everyone spending. So yeah, but onto other game modes that sort of EA is neglecting. My two main ones is obviously career mode and pro clubs. They're two that I quite enjoy. I don't mind playing career mode from now and then. But my main issue with that is it dies. It gets real flat after a while. You'll be playing it for a while. You'll be grinding out games, but you don't feel like there's a reward there. You don't feel like there's any point in playing it. And then you go onto pro clubs. It hasn't been updated since it was first released. Now that's a long time. It's had a few small changes, kit selection and kit creation and badge creation and change your stadium and all that. But that's not what you want to play with your mates for. You want to build your team together. You want to play games, get better players, go higher, score more goals, all that sort of stuff. But that's the problem. They've just neglected pro clubs so much that it just hasn't been worked on. It's got more issues and bugs in it than ever. I've played pro clubs probably since FIFA 14, and I can honestly say from there, I think it's just gone downhill so quick. AI players just do the dumbest things. It is so frustrating to watch, and it's just, you feel like you're wasting your time. I think a good example for doing both a game mode like FUT and pro clubs would have to be NBA. I've kind of changed over to that in the past couple of months. They've got the equivalent of FUT, which is my team, and my career, which is the equivalent of pro clubs. Because you can play park, you can play with your friends, you can play wherever you want, which is pretty cool. So both those game modes are quite successful for the 2K franchise. They both earn a lot of money, and it gives both players from both parties sort of an even sort of field where they go, right, well, if we want to play this, then we play this. If not, then we go and do that. And then at the same time, you can play the My Career, build your player up, and then go into online and use your My Career player online. So then that way it forces you to play the career mode and enjoy it. And I know for a fact I enjoy the career mode. I've played it like 7 times because I've got that many characters. So you play the career mode, you play park, get better, play games with your mates, earn some VC. You can spend that on your career player to make him better. And, it's a very simple and successful method. So, yeah, I don't know what the answer is with EA and FIFA. That's for them to decide, but I know for a fact, for someone who follows football, and who watches quite a lot, it's kind of dying on me. I'm losing interest in playing it. I haven't really wanted to play it as much as I used to. I used to play thousands of games on FIFA 15 16 I kind of took it a bit easy, and now 17 it's just gone to shit. So I don't know what the answer is. So yeah, so I'll leave that with you guys. Video's already quite long as it is, so I think I'll leave it there. But yeah. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Maybe let me know if I'm wrong. Maybe if I'm talking shit. I know what I wanted to say in my head, but I don't know if I've said it properly. So hopefully I have. If not, just leave a comment. Subscribe for more, and I guess I'll see you in the next video.